What up, fam? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video of, I don't know, nothing really specific today. Just driving around. Thought I'd take y'all behind the scenes with me, see what we got going on today. So, strap in, get ready, because it's going to be a doozy. Now, I'm just messing with y'all. We got something exciting going on today, and I figured I'd take you guys along with me. As some of y'all may not know, I currently have been working on a project for a very long time. Shit, I think 6, 7 years maybe. Um, that project is my dad's 68 Charger. The little backstory behind it. So my dad originally owned that car. He fully restored the car, I want to say maybe 30 years ago plus, back in his days. I mean, that car was mint. He did everything all original, brought it back to life, and that was his pride and joy. I remember he would always tell us that was his dream car, the 68 Charger. Specifically, he said, "Fuck the 69." He didn't like the tail lights. That little detail was a big difference, and I agree. Something about the tail lights on the 68 that just separated it from the other body ones. So yeah, my dad owned that car. He fully restored it, and if you know, down here in Houston, the humidity is horrible. That car used to stay in the garage. Once my grandma ended up moving in with us at my dad's house, and again, this is all 20, 30 plus years ago, they turned the garage into a room. So obviously the car got pushed out. It was under the carport, but the weather down here took its toll on that car and just really, it started tearing it up. It started rusting it. Just the car went to shit. It got to the point where it wasn't really drivable. Too many things were going bad with it. And my dad, obviously being a little bit older, he wasn't at the point where he could restore the car because those things are expensive, even more now than it was back then. And I'm feeling that part of it. Definitely not proud of that, but I'm feeling that part of it right now. Um, but yeah, my dad the car was just sitting there because he obviously he couldn't do much with it. It was a very expensive fix if it was going to get back on the road and running. I always told myself that, kind of made a promise that the day that I could afford to work on that car and restore it, with the number one goal being for my dad to drive it. And I'll be honest, just it's just saying that kind of brings the emotions back. Reason being that my goal with this car was to see my dad drive it again. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, just thinking about it right now kind of gets me emotional. Just the fact that my goal was to restore it, get it running again, and just watch my dad drive it again. And that was his dream car. And I said, if I could do it, I want to do it for him. I want him to sit back in that car, crank it up, and just cruise it. Just enjoy it like he used to. As some of you may or may not know, my dad passed away a few years ago from cancer. And it just sucked that we weren't able to accomplish that, like to have him drive it again. That was the biggest thing with this car. But I did promise my dad that I was gonna fix it. I was gonna finish it. We were gonna bring that car back to life, and I know my dad will always be there in spirit. He'll be there in spirit next to me, cruising it. And yeah, that's the whole reason behind this. And I'm definitely looking forward to get this car just finished up already. It's been a very long time. It's been a time-consuming project, a very expensive project, but I wouldn't change it because I know this is what he wanted. Before my dad passed, we were actually blessed to have the car already rolling. It had wheels on it. The engine bay was painted. So he got to see it. He got to see the car starting to transform. The body work was done. His exact words were, "This is a bad motherfucker." If you knew my dad, most down to earth dude, but he loved that car. That was his pride and joy, his baby. Honestly, I think he cared about it more than us, more than his kids. And I think my brothers and sisters will agree. He loved that car, man. So being able to see it start coming to life, especially in these final stages, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited to start seeing this car come to life as we're in the final stages and just get the family together, man, like we used to. We used to just be around this car at my dad's house, barbecuing. A lot of good memories, a lot of good memories with the car. Try to get rid of this car once, not intentionally, but when I took it to the repair shop to start the transition of restoring it, the car was very, very rusted. Like it was bad. When we start putting the vinyl top off, things like that. If I have some pictures, I'll put it up here so you guys can see what it looked like original. Um, the car was just shot. Took the bumpers off, just everything was just rotted through. Floorboards, you could almost see through the floor, the trunk, all that. It was pretty far gone. Um, so I took it to a shop. They just so happened to have another charger there, another 68 charger in the back that was in way better condition. The dude offered to sell it to me, which made sense because he's like, it's going to take a lot more money to repair the one you have now, um, because it's so far gone, than to just fix this one. And I'm like, yeah, that does make sense. Reasonable. Long story short, I bought this car from this dude that was at the shop. He sold me a car that was another customer's car. This dude basically got raided for doing a lot of fraud shit. And the car that I bought from him, it wasn't even his. It was another customer's car. I signed receipts, paid for it and everything. So it's kind of like one of those things. I never got the title because it's one of those things you're not thinking about that. I'm not thinking like, oh damn. I'm just like, well, when I go, I'll get the title. Nothing. I'm not in a rush for it. They ended up taking that car from me because legally it wasn't mine. Um, Even though I bought it, I get it. I actually felt more bad for the original owner just because he had a running car, full interior and everything. And when he took it back from me, it was basically a skeleton. I had took everything off of it already. Keep in mind, I didn't know what was going on at the time until they addressed us with this. I just knew I bought a car and I was going to continue working on it. So I had to give that car back and revert back to my dad's car. Again, I wasn't looking to fix that one up anymore. It was too far gone. So we had no option but to go back to it. And at that point, um, it was so far gone that I had to replace everything. When I mean everything, I mean every panel, all the floorboards, the trunk, the roof on it. We had to put everything new on it, which is why this car has been a very long process. It wasn't just fixing a few dents and scratches and holes here and there. We literally had to repiece that whole car back together. And Armando, who's doing it now, dude did an amazing job, which we'll get to in a minute. That's where we're heading. It's actually painted already. We're, like I said, in its final stages, but did a really good job of bringing every body line back. The work is just amazing. I'm excited the way it came out. But yeah, y'all ever seen that movie Christine? That car that you just can't comes to life and you can't get rid of it. That's what I feel like the Charger is. Like it's like, nah, you ain't getting rid of me that easy. So yeah, it's still in the family, the same one, which I guess has more meaning to it at this point because I'm like, yeah, this dude don't want to leave. This car just wants to stay with us. Hopefully, all the other bad juju left because we'd hate for something to happen to it. That's where we are now. So strap in as I take you guys with me and we're gonna check it out. We're gonna go check it out. The goal today is I'm trying to go through the interior and some parts. The car was fully assembled, so we're gonna try to see if we can restore some of the parts with it. Because as I started making a list of parts that I need, interior, exterior, everything like that, it started adding up. And there was some stuff that I was just like, yeah, there's no way. For example, tail lights. The tail lights for that car are very expensive. It was $2,000 for the rear tail lights. I have the tail lights. So I was like, you know what? I need to go dig them back up, and actually just restore them. They sell the lenses, the kits, the gaskets, and all that. So the goal is to try to get those out and see if I can bring those back to life, as well as the seats. Some stuff you cannot buy in magazines anymore. They just don't produce them anymore. So I'm gonna go see if I can find the seats, the front, driver, passenger, the back. Even if it's just the frame, that's fine because they sell the cushions, the upholstery kit, and all that. So that's the goal today. We're gonna head to the shop, go see what we can salvage. Some parts. 90% of the car is going back brand new, just because it just wouldn't make sense to me to put a bunch of used stuff on it. It just wouldn't go with the look of it. But the things that I can salvage, I'm gonna see if I can find that cost high dollar, and if we can bring it back to life and make it look new and original again by painting it or adding some emblems, some new ones, I would rather do that than just swap new parts completely, because, like I said, this bill on these parts is racking up pretty damn high. So I'm trying to save where I can. So let me pump some gas in the Tundra right quick, and we'll make our way over there. We're at $95 and this thing's still going. Oh, these gas prices are ridiculous. 107, 107.88 was the total today in the Tundra. All right, guys, so as you noticed, as I pulled up, the car is actually out of the paint booth. Last time it was in the paint booth, so I didn't get to see it in the sun to get the full idea of the color. Pretty excited for that. I'm just rolling to the back right now. Homeboy's like, pull your truck in the back. I'm sure all my shit's back there, but yeah, I'm excited to see the car in the sun, get a good feel for the paint job and all the details in it. All right, guys, so we just pulled up to the back. It looks like he has everything: seats, interior, every chrome piece. It's a lot of shit. So I'm basically backing my truck up because I think I'm gonna take all this stuff home. That's gonna be my best bet, and just sort through it, be able to sort through everything and take out what I do need, what I don't need, what's salvageable. There's some stuff that I just seen in here that I just know I didn't see in the magazines, like the AC vents, all the hardware for it. Like, they don't have that in the magazine. So I'm like, holy shit, there's some shit I overlooked that I can't get. um so worst case scenario, what I don't use, I'll sort it out at home, and I'm gonna just start selling it, because a lot of this stuff is original stuff, and I know some people will still want it, although it's pitted and rusted. They will refurbish it. I just don't have the time to be doing all that shit. So I think we can still get some money out of it. Let's get this shit loaded up. All right, so here we are. My boy happened to hold everything. Appreciate it, bro.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of orange shit. So got the seats back there. Got the back bench. See the console. Some carpets. Oh yeah, got it all here. Time to load it up. All right, fam. So yeah, I got sweaty as hell. We got the truck finally loaded up. I ain't gonna lie, we struck gold. I found everything that the car had on it originally. Interior, panels, every trimming, everything was in the van that he kept for me. So that's a huge win. I also got two other doors that I forgot I had here. That is a win, because all these pieces, although I may not use them, they're valuable to somebody else out there that's looking to restore a Charger. To me, I just can't use them because they might have a little ding, some scratches here and there. And the way I'm going with the car, everything has to be new on it. But yeah, let's check it. So again, here we have all the stuff that was in the van. He had AC unit, manifolds, the seats. You cannot buy these frames anymore. So that's a huge plus. Back seat, driver, passenger seats, the bottom cushion to the back seat. Again, these things are gold because you're not going to find them anymore. they are going to be hard to come by, or they do not reproduce them. So you're going to pay top dollar. Just to give you an example, I was looking for a seat because I wasn't sure if I was going to find these. I found one on eBay, beat the fuck up, torn, looked burnt for 500 bucks. 500 bucks just for one frame. So that is a huge money saver here. There's a few other panel pieces that I got. Is the console to it too. There's a few other pieces. There's a piece down back there. It's hard to see, but I'll be going through this stuff when I get home. They're door panel pieces. Those pieces cost $800, and I still have the original ones, and I think they're very salvageable. Just taking them to an upholstery shop. The other thing we found was 2 doors. So we struck gold with these doors as well. Reason being, I was looking for this trim. So this trim, you cannot find it anymore. They don't reproduce it. You will find it, but it's gonna probably be very expensive. These 2 doors are mine. So I have, and these are older doors. Obviously the car has different doors. But it has all the internals in it, meaning the cranks, the mirrors, the windows, all the stuff is in there. It's just going to be a matter of taking it off, re-greasing everything, and putting it back together. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited. All this stuff is hard to come by. I was already gonna buy these brand new. So this frame with the kick out window, gasket and everything, it's about 1,100 a set. So for 2 doors, I have 4 of them. So I have these two, and I have 2 more in my truck for my other doors. So that's going to be a huge plus. Like I said, I'm already deducting around $3,000 worth of stuff that I had in my cart, due to the fact that I didn't think I had them, but I do have them. So on top of sorting everything out, once I get home, once we gut these doors out, I'll still be able to put everything I'm not using. I want to say that's my bumper too. Things that I'm not using, I'm going to sell it. Like I said, these things are valuable to somebody looking to restore an old car. Might look like junk to y'all, but somebody out there looking to restore a Charger, this is gold to them. So hopefully I can make some money back after I resell. I would say 90% of this shit, honestly. I'm not gonna use it just because I can't go back with this old stuff. But yeah, the console, man, no lie, this stuff still, it has a certain smell that when we had the car, you jumped in it, you just had that leather smell. And it still smells like that, honestly. Crazy, crazy. Like it started bringing back memories. I could remember jumping in this damn car and the way it smelled, and these parts still smell like that. As crazy as it sounds. Got the battery tray. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff. So I'm excited. Not excited to go through it, but I'm excited that we got it all. So let's get to what we've been waiting for. I'm actually gonna take you guys to go see the car. We'll go see where it's at. Maybe we'll roll it out into the sun, get some footage of it, but that way you guys can start seeing the vision. Those of y'all that are new to this channel or to the Charger project, I know on social media I do talk about it, but first time here, exclusive on YouTube. So let's go check it out. All right, guys, so just pulled the car out. Honestly, first time I seen it in the sun, and it is 10 times better than what I was expecting. Especially since today's a really sunny day. Tundra is looking like I just robbed a swap meet. The daily. But here it is for the first time. Yeah. Nice. That color definitely pops. So the car is sitting on air ride. This is the lowest it will go. The front as well will be adjustable if I need to bring it up. Got the front spoiler piece. Tubular K-member, everything was upgraded on it. It is powder coated as well, it's just dirty. Got the infamous Charger hideaway lights. Something's held up on it, but these, you turn the lights on, they automatically fold down and up. Pretty cool. We will be upgrading all this to a newer model. Just everything new. So curtain setup, 20s in the front, 22 by 12s in the back. Brakes are all wheel wood. Everything was powder coated to match the car. All the suspension underneath is powder coated. Differential, brackets. No lie, she looks beautiful. Trunk. This is the whole air ride setup, which we will be cleaning that up. The goal is to kind of modify the back just a bit, not too much. These are the $2,000 tail lights that I'm looking to refurbish because I don't want to spend that on a new set. They happen to be here, so that's a plus. But yeah, what y'all think? It looks good. We did shave the antenna as well, so have the antenna here, we shaved that off. Firewall, we shaved it pretty smooth, as well as the fenders. Very minimal. So yeah, the old man steering wheel. My dad had that put in back in his day. Definitely be changing that out, something more modern, but we'll see what I do with it. A few other parts still in here. So there we have it, guys. That is today's episode of getting you guys caught up with the Project 68. I'm sweating my ass out here, so I'm about to get home, go unload all of this stuff, and yeah, it's a lot of stuff to sort through. So I need to start going through this, see what I'm gonna keep, what I'm gonna sell, what I can refurbish, things like that. So I think that's it for today. Definitely keep you guys updated. So make sure y'all like, subscribe, get notified when something new pops up with this car. That's it. That's all I got today. So see you on the next one.